Starting Monday at 6 on WLTZ First News. Can you really just take a nap and change your life forever? Easily lose weight, break bad habits, become more confident, and much, much more with the brain hack of Mind Power.
You're ready to be hypnotized?
See how WLTZ First News personalities use hypnosis to achieve their goals. You won't believe what happens when they go under.
Spell your first name out.
E-I-E-I-O.
Mind Power, a special series, beginning Monday at 6 on WLTZ First News.
Welcome back now to a woman who everyone knows and loves. You've seen her on your TV for years around here.
Sure have. Born and raised in Columbus, now you'll see her like you've never seen her before. Watch as Dee Armstrong gets hypnotized to help with her health. Ricky Van reports.
You know her. You love her.
Let's check in where the landscaping is beautiful.
She's the hometown girl.
This is the Dee Armstrong Show.
But today, you'll see her in a whole new role. Hypnotized.
Another vacation in there, Dee? With it, allow yourself
Dee,
to go.
along with 10 other volunteers, tried to get hypnotized by professional hypnotist Richard Barker.
I'm not Harry Potter. I wish I was.
He's originally from the UK, and
he's known all over the world. He's been on the Today Show. He's been on the Late Late Show with James Corden, and now you've graced us with your presence here at WLTZ. So this is quite an honor.
You have to will it and want it to happen.
Barker got straight to work.
Cool. You're ready to be hypnotized?
Having them focus on resting.
Get nice and comfortable in your chair.
Relaxing.
Momentarily, and don't worry about the person sitting next to you.
And sleeping.
Close your eyes, breathe out. Just allow your heavy head to rest down to your chest. That's good.
The volunteers focused on his every word.
To put your mind in a sense of relaxation.
But how are they listening if they're trying to sleep? Barker explains.
So hypnosis is a heightened sense of awareness. You go from being in the normal waking state, which we are in now, to a heightened level of suggestibility and awareness of things around you.
Giving Barker the opportunity to mold their minds.
Now, just for the person I'm touching now, I want you to realize you're a superstar already.
As you can see, some of the volunteers fell into a deeper trance than others. Barker says that's normal.
You've got, you know, somebody from self-doubting that it actually happened to them, all the way through to somebody like Dee, you know, very somnamblistic, which is a deep, good level of hypnosis.
From dictionary.com, her state of hypnosis is defined as sleepwalking, giving Barker the opportunity to direct her mind.
So, for example, we've got this lady there, and her name's just vanished from a memory bank. You can ask her what her first name is.
What's your first name?
The more you try and think about it, the more it's disappeared.
As a reaction from his suggestion, Dee forgot her name. To help her remember, Barker helped her out and told her to sing a familiar song.
Happy birthday to me. Me. Happy birthday to me.
It's coming.
Happy birthday to... It's silly. It's not diligent. It's like D, diligent.
This is all fun and relaxing, but it's time to come back from vacation.
And 3, eyes open. Give yourself a round of applause. You guys were fantastic. Well done for relaxing.
1 month later, we followed up with Dee.
I needed to learn how to relax. Relaxation is important, especially for the business that we work in. We're constantly going, and you have to learn how to let that stuff go. And that's really what it is. And when you're letting it go and he's giving you suggestions, you're doing it because you want to, because you're like, oh, this feels good, this feels good. So I never felt I was out of control, but what I did was conscious of letting go that tension in the back of my neck and tension in the back of my head and focusing.
Where do you go if you have mind ache? Not brain ache. Brain ache, you'd go to a surgeon. Where would you go that is not a pharmaceutical pill? You go to a hypnotist.
So now, take a deep breath in of mind-calming medicine.
Those balloons are just lifting and rising.
Ricky Van, WLTZ, First News.
Back to normal, 1, 2, and 3. Just relaxing your arms down all the way.
Well, if you would like to learn more and work with a professional hypnotist, you can contact Richard Barker directly for a recommendation.
And by the way, his contact information is on our website, WLTZ.com. You can watch this story again there as well if you'd like to. But we watched it here, and Matt, Josh, and everyone, what do you think? I mean,
I'm dumbfounded, actually. I know every one of those people in that video. I've never seen them like that, though.
Yeah, it was an interesting experience. I was a part of the first round. I didn't quite make it, but it's because I couldn't relax.
If I could be hypnotized or not, but I guess since while we're in a heightened state of suggestibility, maybe you could tell us what you think, or maybe
I will
just
tell
move
you.
on to the forecast.
I'm in the same boat as you, Don, but Miller's been forecasting sunshine and 80 every day since the hypnotism, so I don't know if it worked too well for him, but yeah, very interesting for sure. Nice to see your coworkers.
Absolutely.
Yes, for sure.
Welcome back. Being the director of a newscast like this one can be a busy and stressful job.
Sure can. That's why when one of our directors tried hypnosis to de-stress, it changed her life in more ways than one. WLTZ's Ricky Van has this special report.
Cut it in 5, 4.
Behind the scenes. There's a lot to juggle directing First News today.
First
Fade
News
in the
morning
camera,
update.
1.
But the lady behind the controls, Nicole Jones, keeps the show up and running smoothly. What you don't see is the mess she feels in her mind.
I had a high level of anxiety.
Looking forward to relaxing on the weekend, she looked to alcohol as a way to unwind.
I didn't overindulge, but still, I just felt guilty for even having to turn to that.
Along with some volunteers from WLTZ, she sat down to be hypnotized
Follow each and every instruction I give you.
by professional hypnotist Richard Barker.
Hands uncrossed on your laps.
He says he can help teach her moderation.
Breathe in. Close your eyes. Breathe out. Just allow your heavy head to rest down to your chest. That's good. You know, we're in this rat race, and just to be able to take a deep breath, close your eyes, and visualize, and to be able to let the brain relax instead of it constantly running, helps you refresh.
He told the volunteers to think about sleep.
As you relax in your chair, I want you to imagine something. I want you to focus in on the soft muscle tissue surrounding your eyes, known as your eyelids, and I want you to imagine your eyes are becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. Now,
Barker spent time talking with each person.
you understand, whilst you bite your nails, it's a better alternative to smoking a cigarette. However, as you chomp your nails, you'll realize, in fact, it is an antisocial habit.
Telling Nicole not to binge drink.
You'll know when to stop. You'll have a natural ability and a desire to close your eyes and say to yourself, no more. And I've literally had enough. Nod your head if you understand. Good, just relaxing. Goldfish food.
Most of the volunteers were able to stay in a trance and follow Barker. Others were not, but he says that's perfectly normal.
I think we had like 10 people initially, and out of those 10, they're all in different groups. You've got, you know, somebody from self-doubting that it actually happened to them, all the way through to somebody like Dee, you know, very somnamblistic, which is a deep, good level of hypnosis.
While several were deep in the trance, we had to get back to work.
1, 2, and 3. Eyes open. Give yourself a round of applause. You guys were fantastic. Well done for relaxing, my friends. Did you actually see that on
But did it work? We caught up with Nicole about a month later.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I cannot even explain to you how awesome I feel.
But wait, there's more. She stopped drinking altogether.
Like when I go in the store and I see like alcohol, I get sick. Like I totally didn't see any of this coming.
It's in the air that we breathe. It's not in a bottle or a pill. It's not a lotion or potion.
It definitely has made me more calm, more confident. Music?
Let's teach the subconscious mind how to deal with it and how to move on.
And into the weekend with a clear mind. In Columbus, Ricky Van, WLTZ First News.
If you'd like to work with a professional hypnotist, you can contact Richard Barker directly for a recommendation right here in this area.
Yeah, his contact information's on our website, WLTZ.com. You can watch this story again there if you'd like as well.
Oh, well, I can attest. Nikki and I tried to go to dinner last week, and she wanted nothing to do with nothing to do with the wine.
So instead of just temporary, maybe that's permanent for the rest of her life.
It'd be interesting to see.
Altering people's brains. So we've been doing this all week, and tonight we continue digging deeper into hypnosis by learning how it can improve one's health.
And to do so, Ricky Van takes a new WLTZ employee, one from behind the scenes, to show you his experience in the trance.
Meet Bradley Tarver.
Brad, stand by to fade into camera 2.
He's new to the WLTZ team.
Starts right now.
Brad fills in as a morning show director.
Hey, good Tuesday morning, everyone.
So that's what's trending.
He's learning fast, but with any new job, it can be stressful, like
when there's a lot of things happening at once where producers are talking in your ear and you have to make sure you have the right things queued up, or you can potentially crash the show.
That's where professional hypnotist Richard Barker comes in. He says he can help Brad's anxiety through hypnosis.
It can reach into the subconscious mind, which is to take those negative memories and either erase them so now they don't exist, or clean them up. I like to tidy them up. It's as real as the day's long.
Some members of our WLTZ First News team came to try hypnosis with him.
Cool, you're ready to be hypnotized?
With a calm mind and eyes on Barker.
Comfortable in your chair. I'll just be standing behind you momentarily, and don't worry about the person sitting next to you.
They're ready.
Just listen to the sound of my voice.
Telling them to think about sleep, deep sleep.
I want you to focus in on the soft muscle tissue surrounding your eyes, known as your eyelids, and I want you to imagine your eyes are becoming heavier and heavier and heavier.
They were out.
1, 2, and 3 now. Put it out stiff and rigid, all the way out.
Barker spent time with each person in the room.
I'm here to teach you moderation.
Talking with them specifically about how they wanted hypnosis to improve their health.
Just for the person I'm touching now, what a wonderful man we have right here. I want you to understand the magic of the mind is all in your own head, my friend.
Barker focusing on Brad's request.
You're about to unleash such excitement, such talent, and such vibrancy. And 3.
Once the crew came out of hypnosis, I sat down with Brad for his first reaction.
How do you feel right now?
I just feel very focused and calm and content.
Typically, 1 hour of hypnosis feels like 4 to 6 hours of uninterrupted sleep, because you're giving your subconscious mind chance to rest, and your critical thinking, which is your conscious mind, you're actually closing it off, so you're no longer thinking. Whereas, as you know, we're always thinking, but under hypnosis, you're giving your mind relaxation, and the mind feels like it's had 4 to 6 hours of sleep.
But does it work? 1 month after, we met up with Brad.
Hypnosis has helped me to just focus on staying calm, when other times I would kind of freak out, and I'd try to press things that I shouldn't have pressed.
The beauty about hypnosis is it doesn't discriminate against age or gender or religion, or, it's a free-forming sort of experience that the magic's all in your own mind. So you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, well, I don't know if I can be hypnotized. Well, everybody and anyone can be hypnotized, as long as you can understand either myself or another hypnotist, whatever that language preference is for you. So what I'd like to say is it's all inclusive, but you will feel better as a result of hypnosis.
So to better your health, would you choose the trance? That's up to you. In Columbus, Ricky Van, WLTZ First News.
If you would like to work with a professional hypnotist, you can contact Richard Barker directly for a recommendation.
Once again, his contact information is on our website, WLTZ.com. You can watch this story again there if you'd like, just in case you're not quite convinced yet.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in a trance just watching this myself, fearful that I might be hypnotized and could not continue.
It was certainly an experience, that's for sure.
We'll get you out if that happens, Don.
All right, Miller, are you ready?
Yes.
We've saved the best for last. In this hypnosis series, pretty exciting, you're about to see one WLTZ employee who you might know, I don't know, that guy, take the trance to a whole new level. Take a look.
And now, WLTZ First News Weather with Miller Robson.
You know him.
And good Monday morning, everyone.
Your morning and noon weather guy. He's also a husband, father to 3 girls, a deacon at his church, and an online student studying meteorology at Mississippi State University. Miller stays busy. That's why,
Breathe in.
when Miller had an opportunity for peace of mind,
Allow your heavy head to rest down to your chest. That's good. good.
He was up for the challenge.
I want to be hypnotized to improve my memory and my study.
Along with about 9 of his fellow co-workers, they volunteered to get hypnotized by professional hypnotist Richard Barker.
Cool. You're ready to be hypnotized?
Each person in the room came for a different personal reason. Barker spent time talking with each person.
You understand, whilst you bite your nails, it's a better alternative to smoking a cigarette. However, as you chomp your nails, you'll realize, in fact, it is an antisocial habit. 3, open them and close them all the way down.
But when he got to Miller...
For the person I'm touching now, I want you to realize you have a natural understanding and ability and agility for a higher level of success from this point forward.
Barker told him his mind is a sponge and it can now retain more information.
A complete success. Nod your head if you understand.
Giving Miller a mental edge in his studies.
It's the power of persuasion. It's in the air that we breathe. It's not in a bottle or a pill. It's not a lotion or potion.
As the minutes passed by, Miller fell deeper into the trance.
What's your name, my friend? Sorry?
Miller.
Miller, where are you from, Miller? Look over there a second. Just look this way, Miller. Look over that way. Look over that way, Miller. This way. Look over this way. That's it. Just sleep, Miller. Just let it go. Just relax, and I got you, my friend.
In this moment, Miller was in the right state of mind for Barker to have some fun.
Faster, faster. Using your hands, legs, face, and feet. Taking a swim.
Barker told the remaining volunteers they were real goldfish.
Touch you on the top of the head. When you feel something touch you on the top of the head, I want you to realize it's goldfish food. When you feel something touch you on the top of the head, it's goldfish food, and you're going to want to eat that food.
One of the volunteers left the room, but Barker says that can happen. He broke the trance, and that can come from self-doubt.
And so disgusting. Nod your head if you understand.
While some in the room fell out of hypnosis, Miller kept falling further in it.
Whenever I snap my fingers, you're going to realize you literally smell such a nasty smell. It's disgusting. Nod your head if you understand. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah? You're looking a little bit sort of crazy, that's all.
Poor Miller. Barker was really in his head.
Whoa. It's getting worse. It's like a nasty sort of... It's like that fast food nasty in the morning smell.
Or something? Is that what it is?
I don't know. I can't smell it.
Is it like doggy doo-doo or something like that? I can smell it too. I mean, it is... Do you smell it even now? It's getting worse.
After some good fun, Barker brought the remaining volunteers out of the trance.
1, 2, and 3. Eyes open. Give yourself a round of applause, you guys.
And I sat down with some questions for Miller.
Miller, you made quite a good goldfish.
What?
Yeah. Do you remember anything?
No.
Do you know what just happened to you?
What'd you call it? What'd you say, goldfish?
Goldfish. Do you remember that Holly was smelly?
What?
Just think on it, Miller man. About 2 months later, after his finals, we caught up with him again.
I can remember things a little bit easier. When I'm studying, I feel a little bit more at ease. Tests that I didn't think I was going to do well on, the memory was there, and I did really well on tests. So, yeah, it's just helped out the memory a lot.
It's perfectly normal to question it because it's not tangible. You can't see it, but you will feel better as a result of it, of hypnosis. So, therefore, give it a shot.
Hey, Miller. Maybe next time try to put the forecast in a trance. Let's try sunny and 75. Ricky Van, WLTZ, First News.
Wake up! Or should we snap our fingers?
Yeah. Wake up, Miller man. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake.
Did I keep my pants on?
You did.
Okay.
You thankfully kept your pants on. You just acted like an animal.
I got to tell you, that was a crazy experience. I know Dee went through it as well. What I remember a lot of is when I could hear him talking. It just felt like he was in a tunnel. Mm-hmm. And I was so relaxed. I felt very, very heavy at the end of that. But and Richard did say that night when we go home, we're probably going to have some of the best sleep we've ever had. I woke up that morning thinking I had slept for a year. It was a really good night's sleep. So very interesting stuff.
Are you practicing any of the techniques?
Well, he did give us some stuff afterwards, a little tape, audio, and I've listened to it a couple times just to help, especially when I'm studying and things like that, so it does help. And again, Richard, fantastic guy and really good at what he does, so I do encourage everybody to at least give it a try and maybe keep an open mind.
Yeah, just have peace of mind in the morning. Take 5 minutes and, you know, take a deep breath in and start the day with a clear mind, you know?
Very relaxing, it sure was.
Miller, you're so sweet. And we just
wake up, man.